Hello friends, this is Jeff with Ability Lock and Key. I'm standing here beside a 1999 Lexus LS400. Customer's got a key. At some point the key broke. He lost the inside of it. That's very unfortunate because now there's no way to program keys through the OBD port on these. So I'm going to have to pull the ECU out, which is deep on the passenger side. I'm going to be taking out both glove boxes and all in order to get to the ECU, and then we'll have to reflash it. I'm going to get started on that right now. I don't know if we want a really long video here or if we want to go somewhat short. There's a lot involved here as far as taking this stuff apart. Have a screw right here. Have another one back here I just had to remove a cover for to get to it. We had other events going on today, so we waited till the heat of the day to come out here and mess with this.
It's just hot.
Sometimes we don't put enough thought into this. What's involved? There's a second screw there. Now I'm trying to remember at this point to...
What pretty gray hair you have, Daddy.
What'd you say?
What pretty gray hair you have, Daddy.
Thank you very much. Where there is hair. Okay, that snaps out. I remember. There's something down there. We go. Now at this point we've got the airbag connection that's tied on top of the... I'm gonna go get a small screwdriver, pause the video. Connector's loose with. There it is. It actually went right here. Now this one I think is the light for the glove box. We'll just disconnect that. And then we got another one over here on the side. We disconnect it. And then we'll take this.
You still connected?
Still connected to something. What in the world? I actually pinched it and was bringing it with me. I'm still connected. Here's the dash, the light underneath. I think we're clear now. So we'll just lay that right there in the grass. There's one glove box done. Now, let me see the camera a minute. Here is the ECU that we want to take out. This unit here.
Are you looking to see if you're getting it?
It's got these plugs, all 5 right here. It goes way up into the dash. We can't get it out from the current position. Let's continue to take things apart. We've got 10mm screws on part of this, and the other stuff that we have available is like just Phillips head. Everything is 10mm in Phillips head. Let's get this out here. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll lay these down on the floor in orientation as to where they're being taken out to help me remember where to put all this stuff back at. Because some of these 10mm are long, some are short. It can be a challenge to remember what came off where. Y'all help me remember here. There's 2 outer screws on the upper glove box. Those I'm sitting out. They're actually long, like that. I'm gonna put one on each side of the floor mat to help show that. That disconnected this. Unfortunately, I think we just have to hang that there. It's not my favorite thing to do. Now we gotta take this part off here. We got 2 10mm again. These are shorter. They're more towards the middle, so we're gonna put them in the middle. This one here. We got 1 Phillips head screw on this section as well. That's gonna go there. Now grab my electric screwdriver again. We'll hit that right there. It's out. That's kind of over in that area there. It's hard to see on a bright sunny day. There's a screw up top. There it is. Another one right here. Let go.
Let go.
We'll do. We'll sit that there. We'll sit that
Y'all
there.
see how beat up his hands are? This is so he can make a living for us.
We got 1 plug back here. That's a heavy box. We'll set it on the ground. Fortunately, it's not raining. Now we can see up into here. We've got multiple screws up in here that we've got to get out of our way. Mercy. Let's try to do that without busting our knuckles. There we go. I don't think that one's been off in a while.
Maybe never.
When I just tore away the skin on my knuckle with that.
Baby.
Even though I plan not to.
Baby. These cars, you got a rough life.
That is our door control, it says. Interesting. That screws for there. Now, let's go straight up here.
Guys, all I can see is his brushes. It's okay. There's the other one. Now I see.
Beat up that door control box there. Technically, I could unplug it. I might end up doing that before it's all said and done for the time being. This one, they actually painted these screws. It's not just coming out real easy. Like maybe eventually. I'll just sweat it off. They won't know this far up in the car. I'm just kidding. So far it's just staying on my hand. If y'all ever need an idea for Loctite, you don't have Loctite, just paint it. Good grief. Another one. The size of these screws, probably a good idea to have a deep well socket. It's a 10 millimeter. Carry my long extension because down here on the floor where we have to reach is pretty far away. There's that one. Now I think I will reattach my long extension with this. We will now, let's see, try to tap this one here. Fight me all the way. That one went down in the carpet.
Did you get it?
I'm feeling it. That thing is actually hot. Probably from where I just spun it off there. What else do we want to get out of the way here? We'll take this off. This is another control box of some kind. That green box there. Technically, you could probably disconnect these. They'd probably be all right because they're not going to plug in the same. They use different plug configurations. You never want to hold that. There's all that right there. Now, I'm going to start pulling these plugs out and see how much space we got. There's that one. There's that one, that one, that one, that one. Might as well take this one off too. Don't fight me, don't fight me. There we go. What a cluster. Mercy. This is why they pay me the big bucks. Another one down here. That's why they pay me the big bucks. We'll set that right there. Now.
He has an AC unit in his hand.
Bingo! There it is. All that just to get that out. What a mess. This up, let's flash it and then we'll plug it back in and try to introduce keys before we put everything back in place because we don't want to have it fail and then have to go through all this again. So let's meet back at the van. Now we're going to open up the ECU. There's our circuit board. 2 more screws here because we need to get to the other side of it. This is not the side that we're going to be working on. 3 screws. We'll be looking for a 93 C56 chip. Generally, I'll flip this over here and to keep things from flying away or whatever, I'll drop through right here. Easier said than done. There we go. Usually on these, the chip is kind of off in the corner somewhere. Let's see if I can. It's going to be a 93 C56 right there. I'll use my pointer there. It's right there. We'll have to clip onto that.
C3? I don't see a C. Oh, yeah, 93 C56.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to pause the video. Okay, we're going to first use this fiberglass pen to scrape any conformal coating off of the chip.
Conformal coating.
Conformal. You see, if you see closely, you see it peeling up right there. Just like a protective spray that they put on it.
Okay.
Not the best thing to use when you have an open wound, but get a little fiberglass in your wound.
Hush.
Live with it forever. Okay, we're going to hook this wire into the back of our easy flasher. Okay. I've got marked red, so I know that number 1 pin is over here on the bottom left. So I will take and connect that there. Then from this menu here, can that be red? Next, we're going to select, let's see.
That's good right there.
And we'll go next, 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 next.
I thought it was a 400.
LS400, and this is a 99, so we're going to go down to the 98 to 2000. Hit select, and then select will program. So let's see what we can do here. Oops, connection's not good. Did you hear it fuss at me?
I did.
That's what that means. All right, pull that up again. Okay, we'll hit next, select to retry. It's saying programming. Let's see what happens. Comes back and says success. We can put it all together. Success. Okay, chip has now been virginized.
Has no keys.
And it'll be looking for keys.
It's looking for keys.
So we've got our keys cut. I'm just going to put the box in place and plugged in, then go through the introduction process just to make sure everything works before we tidy it all up, because otherwise you don't want to get to a point to where you don't want to have it all back together and then find out it's not working, and you have to go through this all over again. So it is quite a challenge. There we go. You do this. Everything's hooked up. Now let me grab these two. No, you can keep your seat. We'll stay where you're at. I'm going to turn on the power.
He's going to turn on the power. It came on. Is it
now?
flashing?
Is the security light flashing?
Blinking.
Now we're going to introduce some keys. I'll start with one of mine out of the bag. What's the light do?
Stay down.
Come on, stay solid. Okay. We'll take that key out. Now
it's still on. Hold on. I'm waiting on it to flash again. Why is it not?
That's all right. It's looking for keys now.
Stay down.
It went out and then came on.
Every time you do that, the steering wheel goes up and down.
Still on?
No.
It's out.
It's out. That's not the one.
That's right.
Oh, now it's flashing.
It's flashing. At that point, what should happen is each time I put in one of the program keys, it should go out and stay out. Did it do it? To light out? Take that key out, put the other one in. Light should have gone out.
Did.
And stayed out. So there's our 2 keys program.
I don't know if it was on. But...
Now we get to button it all back up.
Yep.
I don't waste a lot of video time showing you me putting everything back together. Besides, I might say a bad word or something. I don't want to record that. Once we get it all snapped together again, we'll come back and show you the finished product, and we'll go from there. Everything's buttoned back up, put away nicely. I think I avoided any bad words. We don't have any tape to prove it, so we'll just say that I did. Hope everyone has a wonderful week. Please like and subscribe. You can't change the past, so live for today and plan for tomorrow.